Happy Saturday, folks. Just put some food in here. Put some bloodworms in, and gets everybody pretty fired up. You can see I put it in frozen, and I eat most of it, and then a small piece of it will fall. You can see it. It's back there on that plant, but they'll be back there going for it, and the Corys will move in here pretty soon on that. And matter of fact, speaking of, there's a Cory right here. He's looking for bloodworms. The glass cats come out, which is funny. They're like, well, anyway, even in high light, they tend to really like the shadows, but when the bloodworms come out, everybody goes a little crazy, like right here. Just kind of fun to watch. And the neat thing about watching that is, for me, is it just shows that everybody's feeding, everybody's hungry, and it just shows they're healthy. You can learn an awful lot about a fish watching it eat. And speaking of watching a fish eat, this SAE is in the hunt for food. Got a few bloodworms, very, very happy. This one, I cannot get it up. Now see, it just swam off, and maybe, now, see, it totally swam away from these bloodworms, and it's just gone, and just kind of just sitting. And then see the dorsal fin? Flat on its body. So it's not really eating. I'm thinking it has a cold, something, I don't know. Just like we get sick and want to sleep something off. There's nothing I can really do. There's no deterioration in the fin. It's not a bladder issue where it's like swimming upside down or having buoyancy problems, but just a little concerned about that guy. We'll see. Keeping my eye on him. The Riccia on the driftwood. See if you guys can. I think that looks really. I'm happy with that. So I'm just like, why did I not do that sooner? All I did was took fishing line and I just started wrapping it around it and held a piece of the line and then just started winding it, and then the previous wrappings pin the fishing line. And then as I pulled it through, I just kind of did just a loop and a knot and just kind of pulled it through and then trimmed it. And then you can't even see where I cut the lead where I tied it off on that wood. But it's not that hard. Just wind it around a few times, maybe 10. And then just do a really simple knot, some kind of knot to hold it. Because it's not like there's a lot of tug or pull on it. You just want to keep the Riccia from floating to the top. That's really it. So, and I feel like I did a good job. I'm pumped about the Glosso. I've got a little bit of Glosso right here, and I'm hoping it'll do well. I don't know. We'll see. And then all this stuff right in here, I'm hoping. It's not even really day one because I planted it late yesterday, but I'm hoping it won't melt. And we'll see. The rainbow's in there looking for more worms. Yep, speaking of, he just picked one off the bottom, which is good. Good sign. Over here, I put some flakes in, and these pencil fish are so small. I grab a magnifying glass. Because somebody made a comment about the pencil fish would eat the shrimp. And I really, really honestly did a lot of research to make sure that would not happen. And if you can look at a pencil fish, they have to have the smallest mouth. You can't even really see. Their mouth is so small. Let's see if I can get them a better view here. Yeah, here we go. There's one. They don't really stay still much, but they have a very tiny mouth, and I don't really see them going after baby shrimp. I see them chewing on plants. I see them looking at the baby snails, but they can't even eat the baby snails. The tiniest baby snails that I have on the tank, they're not able to eat. So that's really it. Matter of fact, there's a baby crystal red right there, and if they could eat it, I would think they would, but they can't. And I've got all kinds of cherry reds here in the bottom. Give you an idea. You can see they're in that glosso I just planted, but anyway, it's all going well, and the glosso up here is looking funny. See if you guys can see that. Let me get the light to adjust. You can see that's pretty cool looking. So I'm going to see how much that'll grow out. Maybe that's a good way to get it ready to plant in the tank. If I can get it to stretch out like that and get the roots to go down into the water, I think it'll do great in the 120. The substrate in the 120 is very thick, and they have to go maybe about 3 inches just to get to the organic dirt. Once they hit the organic dirt, all kinds of good things happen. But that's really the trick, is just to get those roots where they're feeding, and then the plant's rolling. So, but hey, you guys take care. Happy Saturday, and I don't know what I'm gonna do now. So I feel like everything's pretty much. I just just do the maintenance and enjoy the tank, but it's just kind of nice. The funny part about this hobby is it's like it's like one more tank, one more fish, one more plant, and I'm really trying to stop. And I think the good thing for me is I started with the 120 because I got such a good deal on Craigslist, and then I've gone smaller. The only tank I'm really eyeing right now is the 5-gallon Fluval Spec, just to make it a shrimp tank. I think it'd be a perfect shrimp tank. It's got nice LED lights. It's got a high-end filter. And with the shrimp tank, you don't really need a heater as long as you're keeping it in your house. They'll do fine. But anyway, just having fun watching the boys chasing each other around for bloodworms, and just like that. And you guys have a good one. Discus are amazing. These guys are healthy. I don't know why everybody treats these guys like they're made out of glass. Hopefully I won't find out, but I haven't had one drop and break on me yet, so we'll see. Happy Saturday, folks. Hope everybody has a good 4th, and everybody gets a chance to enjoy their tanks. See you.